Hello, word fans. Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me as we explore the fascinating world of the English language, one word at a time. Today's word is beside. It's a B2 level preposition that means at the side of. So, what exactly does beside mean? Well, it indicates a position immediately to the side of something or someone. It's all about proximity and being next to something. In everyday language, we use beside to describe physical locations and relationships between objects or people. For instance, you might say, "My house is beside the library," or "She sat beside him during the movie." Now, let's delve into some synonyms for beside.
A close synonym is next to.
For example, instead of saying, "The coffee shop is beside the bank," you could say, "The coffee shop is next to the bank." Another synonym is alongside. You could say, "The sailboat was docked alongside the pier," meaning it was right next to it. We could also use adjacent to as a synonym, which is a bit more formal. You might hear, "The park is adjacent to the museum," indicating they share a boundary. Another synonym is near. We can say, "The cat sat near the fireplace." Although near implies a general closeness, in many contexts, it can substitute for beside. Now, let's consider antonyms, words with opposite meanings. One antonym for beside is far from. Instead of saying, "The restaurant is beside the hotel," you could say, "The restaurant is far from the hotel," indicating a significant distance. Another antonym is away from. Imagine someone saying, "Please stay away from the edge." This is the opposite of being beside the edge. We also have distant from as an antonym. For example, "His office is distant from the main building," suggesting it's not beside it. Another antonym is opposite. While opposite often refers to being across from something, it clearly negates the idea of being beside it. For instance, "The school is opposite the supermarket." Also, the term removed from indicates being not beside something. For example, "The island is removed from the coast." How can you use beside in everyday life? Well, it's incredibly versatile. Imagine you're giving directions. You might say, "Turn left beside the big oak tree." Or, if you're describing a seating arrangement, you could say, "Please take a seat beside your colleague." In casual conversation, you might say, "I left my keys beside the phone." You can use beside to describe the location of objects, people, or places. Think of everyday scenarios like describing where you parked your car, where you left a book, or where a friend is standing. For more examples, consider these sentences. "The child stood beside his mother." This shows a close relationship and proximity. "The river flows beside the road." This describes a geographical relationship. "She whispered something beside my ear." This indicates closeness and intimacy. "There's a small garden beside the house." This illustrates a domestic scene. "He placed the vase beside the photograph." This describes how items are arranged. "The dog waited patiently beside the door." This paints a picture of loyalty. "They walked beside each other in silence." This creates a sense of shared experience. "The lamp is beside the bed." This is a practical location description. Phrases using beside include, "right beside me," which emphasizes very close proximity. "Sitting beside the window," which describes a preferred location. "Located beside the park," which provides helpful information about a business or residence. In summary, beside is a preposition that means at the side of. It describes the location of something in relation to something else. Remember its synonyms like next to, alongside, adjacent to, and near, and its antonyms like far from, away from, distant from, and opposite. Incorporate it into your everyday speech to enhance your descriptive abilities. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word. I hope you found this episode helpful and insightful. Before you go, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover the show. Also, Create your own sentence using the word beside and share it in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Until next time, keep exploring the world of words.